Hello, I'm Edward. I'm Larry's son. I'm 39 years old, and oddly, this was the first year that I've watched the end of a bathtub race. Because when I was a kid, the bathtub race ended in Vancouver, so we only watched the start. And from about 10 years old, I went in the escort boat with my dad every year. And when I was 13, I started saving money to buy an outboard motor, and I saved $2,200. And I think my dad gave me the last 200 to buy the motor. And when I was 14, I went my first race, and yeah, my dad was in the escort boat and supported me all the way, and there was no doubt that I would be doing it, and I loved it and did it for 10 years. And when I was 21, I guess, my sister started racing, and we raced together 2 years, and then I moved away, and that's that. And this year I came back, and it's my first time to watch the finish line with my dad. It was pretty nice. Full circle. Thanks, Jesse.
My name is Kiana Sellers, née Iwasco, of course. I bathtub raced when I was both 14 and 15. I always wanted to do it. I grew up in a bathtub racing family, and I always saw my dad out on the escort boats and making shirts every year and having a party. My brother started doing it. He's 7 years older than I am, but I watched him race, and I always really wanted to also race. So when I had the opportunity when I was 14, I got in the tub and I cried the entire way until I flipped, and then I did refuse to get back into the tub, and my dad very nicely consoled me the whole way back in the escort boat. That was a very, very rough year, but as my husband says, it's a little bit of a every year is a really rough year. It's a funny thing because tubbers and escort boats alike always say things like, this was the roughest year ever, and he did make the comment that he's never heard that it's not a rough year. So every year you kind of have to forget about how rough it was to be able to get back out. So I did. I went back out when I was 15, over 4 hours in the tub. I don't know if I cried the whole way, but I cried a lot of the way, but made it up the beach, and that was a really exciting, special time. Both my brother and I finished, and it was just a really nice family moment. Bathtub racing is always a very big family event. Everyone has their kids. They participate in the parades. We used to do a lot of circuit races, so you'd go and you'd camp, and you really got to know everyone, and it really was there was definitely the spirit of family, and everyone who participated tried to participate with intent, and I think that's just where spirit and intent came from, and I'm very proud to be from a family that represents bathtub racing and Protection Island and Nanaimo, and it's something very special that I like to share with people who don't necessarily know they don't necessarily know what it's about or where I'm from, and I'm very proud to say that I'm from Protection Island and that I participated in the bathtub races.